Yep, people asked me who I was or what I was, and I said I was a spaceship with big, beautiful wings. And well, there was really only one, or at least there's only a couple spaceships with big, beautiful wings, and one of those would be the ancient old Lsf spaceship, um, which I named after myself, by the way. Um, that was from the old colony days. Like I said, that ship is like I say, like stepping on, or like rubbing up against God or the Creator, because I was. Anyway, it is a ship that is anciently old, way older than 1960, 19 anything, way older than Earth, way older than many places. Like I said, it wasn't built on Earth. It wasn't built on a lot of different places. Where exactly it was built, where exactly it actually came from, probably is best if it's unknown, whatever. But pretty much it is the colony ship that landed here on Earth at one point in time, and then was launched from here at one point in time. And it went to 36 to 120 other planets and other places, and was epically known throughout the galaxy as basically a colony ship, and one from very, very long ago. So long ago that most people would probably forget that it even existed at all, except for a few film archives and some other stuff. But basically, it went around colonizing the galaxy millions, billions, maybe even trillions of years ago. Basically, and ferrying people from this place to that place, and was epically old and hailed as basically one of the very first colony ships ever, or something like that. Anyway, and it used to use its wing nacelles basically to skim and gather atmospheric data from basically the planets. So, like I said, very much legendary and epically old. Epically renowned throughout the universe and galaxy as basically a colony ship. And many billions, millions, probably trillions of life forms. Not just humans, like I say. Exoskeletons, 1.5s. Many would know that ship as basically the colony ship that had been to their planet and then left. And been to other planets and then left. And basically pretty much been in the universe or galaxy, maybe possibly since recorded history, but long, long, long ago. And it's basically possibly considered one of the oldest ships, I don't really know, that was left in existence or had existed. And it was my ship. It was me. And I loved it very much. I designed it, I built it, and fabricated it. And I fabricated many other spaceships too, not just the Lsf, but there are quite a few other spaceships, basically. Starships. The whole term starship actually applies to me and my ships. And because I built stars, which are basically big fusion reactors. I had to name them something, so I did. Named them after myself because I built so many of them. Like I said, 80 whole galaxies. It was just more of a matter of how exactly I did that, when exactly I did that, and where I did that. And well, the answer was, well, one of the ships, the Lsf, basically, but there's other ships besides that. The old Lsf colony ship. And they might make reference to it in some movies, whatever, as basically like a myth or something that people think existed, but they don't really know or see anything of it. And well, there's a film of it launching with an A sticking down beneath the thing. And they might have cropped it to hide the Lsf A part. But basically, that was my ship. That was me. And I built it, designed it, and flew it myself as the onboard computer. But I was interconnected to lots of other planets and lots of other races as well. Like I said, 12 of the oldest races, not to mention lots of humans and other things would know that ship. It cruised around from here to there and everywhere. And everyone knew it because it had those giant, huge wings on the back. And I think it might have had wings midway up or something like that, because for atmospheres and stuff. But anyway. But I would skim out the atmosphere with one nacelle, usually to gather atmospheric data and stuff like that. Epically old, and basically known throughout the galaxy and universe, as well as all the pictures that went with it, as far as its repairs and everything else like that. And like, it's sad that the pictures are gone, but or at least I can't find any. But there were lots of pictures of it and lots of other things. Anyway, it existed for a very, very long time and is still in existence somewhere out there in the universe or galaxy. Basically, like I said, the LSF spacecraft went to Earth, and the LSF itself went to another planet where it'd be safeguarded and kept safe, basically. And is regarded as a museum and stuff like that, and being kept safe and all that other stuff. I guess Earth, actually, there was some war or stuff like that, so they didn't think it was going to be safe here. And they didn't want people grinding on it, as they say, because it is made of solid uranium, or solid depleted uranium, and, well, not solid, but I mean, panels and stuff. And I think maybe even has a titanium inner coating to protect or something like that. It's very well built. And is very, 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 well, it's pretty expensive, but it's a lot of titanium, a lot of depleted uranium. And it's a beautiful ship, and is huge inside, and is very amazing and very, very old. Like I said, I am the only one that was allowed to adjust its frame when I hit a mountainside and turned it into more of an oval shape than a round shape. Design change. And I am the only one that would ever be allowed to fly it or get near it, probably, because, I mean, like I say, it's a ship that everyone would. It's basically the first memories that many people would have, and basically probably one of the oldest humanoid or other life forms artifacts is still in existence somewhere, along with those LSF 71 or A spaceships. They're called LSF-A Blackbirds, and they are the piloting ships that went with the LSF-A colony ship. So they're here on Earth, or we're here on Earth, and the colony ship is somewhere else. So anyway, so that's why so many people freaked when some young 20-year-old kids whipped out a grinder and started grinding on them, because that is, they went with a ship that's over 1 billion or trillion years old, or trillions of years old, possibly. It was really fucking old. Like possibly 100 trillion years old. I don't really know how old it was, but it was really old. And it was from my past. So old that most people forgot it even ever existed in the first place. Other than a few launch films and all that other stuff that they actually tried to say was the Saturn V rocket. But it wasn't Saturn V, no. It was the LSF-A. Anyway, yeah, my ship. Anyway, so people can deal with the fact that that ship was me and whatever. And basically why I am a legend. And why a lot of people would have a hard time killing me in my human form. Because I was a ship and now I'm a human and alive. So anyway, where I go from here, who knows? Or who knows what will happen next. But basically that was my life before. And I loved my ship. As well as I did love my cruise. So